Welcome to the recap of Weak Hero Class 1. Ian Seon is completely focused on his studies, showing little interest for anything or anyone outside of them. When class bully Jeon Young Bin tries to get a rise out of him, Seon holds his ground. When his threats fall on deaf ears, Young Bin goes to great lengths to break through Seon's unimpressed demeanor. After winning in a fight against Young Bin, Seon earns a fearsome reputation in his class. But this is not enough to deter an increasingly angry Young Bin from planning his next attack. A remorseful Byom-sok gathers the courage to take responsibility for his actions and helps Seon. When Gil-soo sees his gang members beaten up, he gets furious and demands to meet the ones who did it. So Young Bin deceives Seon, Byom-sok and Soho and takes them to Gil-soo. Gil-soo breaks Jeon Sok-dae's arm and threatens the trio to bring him 50 million won in 3 days as compensation for the injury or he will kill them and their families. Seon asks the runaway Young for advice and devises a plan against Gil-soo with the information he gathers. He calls Young-ai for help, who makes her way to Gil-soo with Sok-dae, while Seon follows them via a GPS tracking app. Meanwhile, Soho and Byom-sok are tied up by Gil-soo's gang. While hanging out in a karaoke room with his friends, Byom-sok runs into the bullies from his previous school. Suho makes them apologize to him, but Byom-sok thinks of it as an act of pity and isn't happy that Suho is ordering him around and thinks he is looking down on him. Seon becomes worried about Byom-sok when he becomes more and more withdrawn and seems to grow unstable. Byom-sok befriends Jung-chan and Tae-hoon and starts going to bars with them and becomes a bully himself. Seon thinks Jung-chan and Tae-hoon are using him because he is rich and that Byom-sok is only behaving that way because he is lonely and insecure. He wants to help Byom-sok but Suho thinks he's already done enough. The tension between Byom-sok and Suho grows until Byom-sok pays the UFC fighter Woo Young to beat up Suho on his birthday. Seon and Young-ai plan Suho's birthday party when Young-ai receives a message from Byom-sok who says he needs her help to apologize to Suho. This is however a trick by Byom-sok to lure in Suho and he sends a photo of the kidnapped Young-ai to him. When Seon sees it instead and goes to rescue Young-ai, he gets seriously injured but doesn't tell Suho to protect both him and Byom-sok. When Suho eventually finds out, he confronts Byom-sok and his friends, who then pays Woo Young again to beat Suho, putting him into a coma. Seon and Young-ai get anxious when they can't get a hold of Suho for a long time. In the middle of his finals, Seon hears the shocking news and goes to take revenge on Young Bin, Woo Young, Byom-sok and their friends. Meanwhile, Byom-sok's father tries to cover up the incident by sending Byom-sok abroad. The series ends with Seon being transferred to another school and being confronted by another student. Thank you for watching the recap. Please hit the like and subscribe to our channel as that motivates us to bring more recaps for you.